For some reason, I'm just realizing I've always pictured Kate Lombard as Hugo Weaving.
Huh.
But he slightly balding at this point, but yeah, it's sort of facially structure. You know, like he's still got the long hair, but it's receding on the top at this point.
Oh,
Or it's
here's a
starting to.
question. Is Cave Lombard a man who would go for hair transplants?
No, I don't think he's that kind of precious.
Yeah, he's flanked by a platoon by a regiment of guards.
And just actually, of course, just so you know, he does hover. That's
Yeah.
Of course.
yeah.
I imagine does he have his arms back behind his back as
No,
he
he has that thing people in robes do where the arms are like met at the front in a kind of cross-arm
Yeah.
position.
Oh no.
And one of the guards, one of the Emberwell people tells him, Mr. Keith Lombard, all right, everything checks out. Your son went ahead and procured a spot at an inn close to the board for you. Keith looks down and scrunches his face. My
Reaches
son.
a hand out and dissolves the man instantly.
Did you just say my son?
I want to insert
Yeah.
a scene. I want to insert a scene as well, actually.
Oh?
Just before we left, I handed a note of paper to the guy at the inn's desk and just said, "Should Cave Lombard arrive, give him this missive."
Okay.
Yeah, Angelo, yeah, he sat across, like, in hiding, just away from the, keeping an eye on the front of the inn.
You say my son is here. Yeah, he showed up at an inn and assured us that you had sent him ahead. He scrunches his face again and just says, interesting. And how do you know this wasn't just some imposter wanting to get a free room? Tell me. Describe him to me. Do you have a description of him? And the guard fumbles through some notes. It's looks like he and he starts describing Angelo. Kaith is mulling it over, but then he describes a vambrace. And Kaith's eyes widen a bit. And he says, very well. We're heading to the inn. Then I'll see him there.
Yeah, so Felina transcribes, most of this, shorthand, but relaying it as it's going on. Do we have a code name for Kate Lombard, for Target? Evil has landed or whatever.
Why would you need a code name? No one else
The
is
big
reading
cheese.
That's a person. The Big Cheese is a character. He's the mob boss in Marion.
And O'Malley is forever mad that he can't take that name.
I don't know. Do we have a Mage 1?
Why would you
Angel
need a
1?
code name? No one else is reading the fucking.
No,
Big Daddy has landed.
no. I think
Felina's the one who
every
settled on we're going to use code names and Andrew just because Big Daddy has landed.
But God, yeah, no. Hero is actually Hero doesn't want to show it, but he thinks these code names are really fucking cool.
It's that's what you do when you're doing that's what the FBI does.
Actually, question: was it Felina that gave everyone code names?
Possibly.
Or
I'm
just curious.
Felina, no one said they were going to use code names, but Felina is using code names.
I'm just curious what Felina would code name Hero.
So do you just send down Big Daddy has landed?
Yeah. But Felina transcribes the
The conversation.
conversation,
Okay.
abridged at least somewhat,
Well-
depending on how fast they're talking.
I think then Angelo kind of getting that he slips off the van brace and he's gonna like just kind of hide that on his person if that's like that. If the van brace is what got his attention. Because the rest of it was throwing him off, then yeah, Angelo hides that.
From what?
So he moves with his guards towards the markets.
I actually have a question though while
Yeah?
we're at the gates. I don't know if this would be a discern realities or maybe even a sight beyond or something. If I wanted to try and if I could glean from observing from a distance if he does in fact have the crystal shard. Like I mean, maybe it's obvious, but like maybe it's I mean I could see him saying he is a smart guy, knows a lot of magical stuff. He might not even actually have it on him. Maybe it is in some like super protective, caring thing. Like it's possible he did that.
Hmm. I guess roll sight beyond.
Okay, so ask one. Hmm. Actually, like the generic question for things like this is usually what can I see that no one else can, but what here is the biggest threat to me might be an interesting question here. I mean, I'll still go with what can I see that no one else can. That seems more straightforward.
So you're looking through the threads. In the unseen world, those crystals actually have like a very kind of unique signature to them.
Ooh, perfect.
And you can see it is stashed away against like his chest.
And yeah, I do comment that he definitely has it on him. He's wearing it, against his chest. Might be a necklace or something. Under the robes, though.
Perfect. Nice.
Great.
So Sylvana and Sylvana says, "All right, we should trail them."
You got it. Yeah, let's hop after them.
Yep. We'll let Angelo make his play, but let's be ready to jump in.
I have a plan if it comes to it. I'm keeping my mind, eyes open for angles, best way to swoop in and get the crystal off him.
Good. Good. And so, yeah, you follow him along the way, and he goes to the inn and opens up the door and immediately yells out, "Faith!"
He gets no response. Angelo isn't in the
Imagine if
building.
he yelled out CJ.
Angelo sat
Yeah.
across the road away from it, like he's hidden away. Probably saw him enter the inn, but he left a note. He left a note with the guy
Yeah, the
running
bar. The barkeep decides, "Oh, you're looking for you must be Keith Lombard. Your son left me this to give to you." And he hands him the paper. Now, what does it say?
I'll see you at the peace talks, father. One last time.
Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. That's good. That's very ominous. I like that a lot.
No, how dare he?
Yeah, he reads it, scrunches his face again, then turns around and tells the guards, "We're going to the board."
Of director, sir?
And so, yeah, and he's marching now with like floating with a much
Yeah.
more of a,
I
with like
want
a curled fist now.
Just in Angelo's head, he wants him angry and he wants him looking for him. Like, he wants his eyes of full attention. Give everyone else a bit more of a chance to sneak up on him. Hopefully. Also, he just wanted to piss him off.
All right. So, did you have a plan for how to get him? Are you going to get to the board, to the conference?
I think at this point, probably when he saw him go into the inn, that's when Angelo maybe, took off in flight. Like, he's gonna try and fly as fast as he can over, and, he sends a message to the group, head to the board. Which, I'm presuming if they were trailing him, then Felina and
Yeah.
everyone, we've still got the advantage of time to get there faster.
Yeah.
So that's we have
He's
to
got a whole procession and is going the normal way. Like, Stolivana's a ninja. Felina's, a cat burglar. They're like, this is their forte.
Okay.
So, I actually really have to use the bathroom really quick.
okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, Hero,
Yeah.
you have received the message that you need to head to the board.
Yeah. No, Hero's heading to the board. Is he alone or is anyone else around?
I'm
Or...
gonna say you've got Scott and Kochi with you.
Okay.
Well,
Kochi can
should
fly
be-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kochi can fly. Scott, and you can always have a +1 with your slipstream. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's just... Hold on, Scott.
yeah, he's
Poof,
like, oh, I'll
poof,
hold on,
poof.
I'll hold on tight.
Yes. Poof, poof.
Okay. Roll wisdom.
Roll wisdom. Let me just go
Yeah.
back to the tab. Here we go. Roll a wisdom. I shall roll the wisdom, and I roll an 11.
Yeah, you get exactly where you want to go. So I'm assuming you're gonna want to be sort of in the peace conference area, but not out in the open where everyone will see you and go what the fuck are you doing here?
Exactly, basically.
Yeah.
Just actually a description. So the Peace Talk area, it's on an elevated thing, but is that open air or is that an interior?
It's an interior.
Okay, so there's still a building that has to be gotten into, and then
Yeah.
we'd be hanging around with dignitaries and diplomats and all that.
Yeah, and there is an audience that you can sort of blend in with if you need to.
This is actually something I should have clarified earlier, considering Angelo's maybe not being exactly to Peace Talks, but this kind of thing. Is this going to be a bunch of people in a room kind of going around talking, or an audience? Yeah, so it's going to be a stagey kind of area.
Yeah, where they are talking, they where this is the part where they've had backroom talks and now they're back talking in public
Got ya.
where people can see it's all transparent.
Got ya. Yeah, I should have clarified that earlier, but that makes sense. So kind of like a
Yeah.
kind of like
There's
a
an
congressional
audience
sort
of there's an audience of journalists and other and people from other cities
Mm.
who have a reason to be here. But yeah, Hero and Scott get in unnoticed.
Yeah. What about Kochi?
Kochi uses her ring to fly up, trying to find a sort of it's a little bit conspicuous, a bright yellow circle that she's on. But she actually decides to go a more subversive route, and she gets herself onto one of the lifts that brings her to the building itself, not into the building. And she just kind of acts like she's supposed to be there.
I think Angelo, he lands somewhere nearby, changes back into his more regal sort of robes, puts the van brace back on, and then he's gonna play it a bit cool at the moment until the time to strike, where he's gonna try and work his way in.
So he's basically just outside the peace conference, or is he going to actually?
He's going to enter it, but he's waiting for the right moment.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So I guess Felina and Sylvana are just, breaking in like the good old ninja way, like going through vents or something, consulting
Yeah.
with Sylvana, just...
I think
There's
Angelo...
something weirdly cute to me about the idea of after everything, like all the games of Cat and Mouse, Felina and Sylvana just sort of casually, doing this together, the old sneaking through rafters and vents and everything.
It took a nearly apocalyptic event, but it did bring them together.
Yeah.
No, not apocalyptic. Locally apocalyptic.
Let's see, Felina. I mean, you and Sylvana are both good at surveying an area and finding a good way in.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think you have to roll for that. I don't believe.
Yeah, and I
That
I have
is
like my
just something.
swashbuckler move that lets me like get around
Yeah.
stuff for free, and I can fucking teleport too. It's and just in terms of like planning a route, like Sylvana, Felina, like it seems trivial enough, and that it wouldn't be that interesting to play out other than
Yeah. Yeah, you get to deposit yourself into the audience.
yeah.
Where you'll just sort of hang out at the upper edge of the rafters, I guess.
You know,
Or at least that's where Sylvana would be.
Yeah, that Felina also, if that makes sense for her.
Angelo's kind of waiting for any kind of visual confirmation of Kaif before he kind of heads into the building.
Ooh, one thing Felina does ask, I'm coming up with sort of a little plan for the best way to probably get that thing off him. Do you have an extra smoke bomb to spare? I could use another for this, ideally.
Sure,
Yeah.
he says,
Thanks.
and hands it over to you.
Cool.
Now, it's just to reiterate, Angelo does want to kind of confront him first.
Yeah. No, Felina is gonna let him have his chance. This is for...
Yeah,
This is
for
her
when
emergency,
things-
needs to shoot in and
Yeah.
snatch that thing. Yeah. A smoke bomb, some crystal shards, and her magic skateboard that Angelo gave her.
It'd be very funny to see if the fucking gem gets on that, just seeing an old man trying to chase a skateboard as it rolls away with the gem on it.
So yeah, you
That
can
would-
hear. Say like you can hear the talks from outside, Angelo.
So what's
And
it's already kind of in swing, is it?
Yeah, they're talking about peace, how to right now it's leaning towards letting the League and the Confederacy sort of coexist together without there being a war.
Did I make him late for the conference starting by going to the inn, by sending him to the inn first?
I thought the conference had already been going for a while. He was already getting there several days into it.
And now there's and then there's a pause as someone comes in and whispers to someone at the head of the Emberwell representative, who's mediating everything, and he says, "We have someone from Tenzis coming. Someone from Tenzis is actually coming. It's Keith Lombard."
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
And
Angelo, this is when
Tenzis will have a seat at the table after all. He says, sort of like clapping. And says, looks like we'll have everyone here. So, Angela, what do you do?
I'm gonna poke my head into the building then. I'm imagining I'm kind of coming on like a stage side. I'm hanging about near a stage side entrance maybe, and I kind of come in through there. Not sure. But yeah,
Right.
Angelo finally like heads into the conference.
Right. And I'm assuming you've basically gotten him by just being who you are and like saying it up
if
front.
anyone confronts him, he puts on the kind of Keith Lombard act and goes, "Well, I'm Keith Lombard Jr. Of course I'm coming in.
And while he's
So
saying it,
you would probably be closer to the audience then.
Alright. Alright, yeah, that works. It doesn't matter anyway, because once this shit goes down.
Yeah.
But so the audience is behind the representatives, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're sort of around them. It's like a circular thing.
All right. So yeah, I kind of integrate with the crowd, and then I'm looking down on the floor trying to scan for Cave Lombard.
And then yeah. So after some quiet, there's a lot of mumbling around the audience about Tenzis showing up suddenly after, because last everyone had heard Tenzis was in a deadlock as to whether or not they'd even show up because of Keith Lombard
Hmm.
and the faction that he represents within Tenzis. But now knowing that Keith Lombard is here, they're all very interested, and they're all sort of awaiting. They're taking it as good news that Tenzis is showing up, but then Keith Lombard actually rolls up onto the conference stage
Perfect.
with his guards.
Double perfect.
To which,
Actually, that's much less perfect. That's well. We'll work with it. But yeah, Angelo's kind of like leaning over the thing, and he's looking at his dad. He's trying to see if he says anything, see what he does first.
the Emberwell mediator says, "Oh, there's no need for a personal guard regiment. Trust me, Emberwell has this entirely under control, Mr. Lombard. Now, if you could just take a seat." And then Keith just goes, "I'm not here to take a seat with all of you. I'm here for a declaration." And he's looking out at the audience. Like he's scanning the audience. He can see, like he's like thinking to himself. And then he looks and he sees you, Angelo. Are you even attempting to hide yourself?
No, Angelo's like leaning over the balcony, just staring at him. I think when he sees him, yeah, Angelo kind of gives him a moment, and then he kind of like jumps over the balcony and starts hovering towards the stage.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, the mediator goes, Wait. What's going on?
Just
Guards,
a little...
who are you?
Don't worry about me. Just a little family reunion. Angelo like stops hovering and just lands on one of the like if they got tables down in the congressional area, he just lands dead on them in the middle of one of them, in amongst a bunch of like diplomats.
Yeah, right now, yeah, a bunch of diplomats are being like sort of like scurried off now by some Emberwell guards who are sensing something about to happen. While the mediator tries one more time and just says, "Mr. Lombard, please, if you're here, you must be here to talk."
We're here to talk. Maybe, perhaps, for the first time ever, have a little honest talk. We always held our little family scruples behind closed doors, but I figured, for this one last time, maybe we should air this out in public. What say you,
I assume
Father?
I assume Hero is like nearby.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're all in the audience. So in various places in the audience.
Yeah.
So Kaith narrows his eyes and goes, "Well, to think you'd be here of all places."
I've spent the last few years avoiding you, but I decided now might be the time that we have our little meet. You've been looking for me, right? Decided to save you the bother in the end. You got my message, no doubt.
It says he scrunches his face and says, "If you have any sense left in you, you will stand aside behind me as I as I navigate Tensis into its rightful position in this country.
I can't say I really care about your wants for Tensis, father, and I imagine much of Tensis doesn't feel that way either. I'm sorry, but you're not getting your little thrall back. In the time I've been gone, people have shaped me far more than you ever have. You can't have Cafe Lombard back. Or Cafe Lombard Jr. to the rest of the world, but tell you what, I'll give you the opportunity to get something back.
Woo.
Angelo reaches into his pocket and pulls out the Orb of Storms.
So you took it.
Well, actually a friend, but they delivered it to me. Now, here's how this is going to go, Father. Despite all things, despite the fact I wanted to see us off, I'm not actually here for you. You're frankly not that important in the grand scheme of things, but that little gem you have by your chest, that is important. So, I'll give you this. What you do next is going to decide Tensis' fate. I know you care about it so deeply. So, you're going to do what I want, or the world is going to converge on Tensis. And you know what? It'll be my fault. But I've been built in your image, right? And yeah, Angelo just says, so, you can hand it over. And then he just raises his hand and, like, prepared to throw it into the ground. Or
Yeah, the mediator, the Emberwell representative says, what is that?
Holy shit.
Oh.
Are you mad? Keith goes. You
should know.
I did not expect Angelo's plan to be terrorism. To just be, fuck you, I will take us all to hell. That's so cool. I did not think this was going to go this way.
I was
That's
worried
amazing.
this would be too obvious.
Oh no, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
you destroy the conference and a good chunk of a neutral city.
like you care about collateral damage when it doesn't benefit you.
He actually curls his lips into a bit of a smile. Well, perhaps we are on the same page after all.
Dang, not a chance to parlay. That's fine, actually. Angelo is like, you kind of see that Angelo is trying to play it cool, but there is a bead of sweat as he's like he's trying not to break his thing, but he is looking around for someone here.
Go ahead, son. Show them the might of the Tensis family.
Damn it. Angelo steps closer to the edge of the table as he needs a bit more room, and he yells out, "Hero!" And then he throws it down.
Oh. Well, so I guess that's Hero's cue to try and catch it then. Or
Your cue to do something.
I told you to
Sorry.
do the right thing, and Angelo right now is
Fate's
throwing a
in
very
your
powerful
hands.
artifact at the ground.
well, you know what the Hero's that's all Hero need to know. He's gonna slipstream to try and catch it.
Roll wisdom.
I'm just gonna say, Swede, I hope you succeed, but I also hope you fail, because shit could get a lot worse.
No.
Nice, you did the right thing.
Yeah, you teleport right onto the stage and you catch the orb.
Oh no,
Before
I
it-
wasn't throwing it on the stage, I was like throwing it at the ground in front of me. Like,
Yeah,
what's the- yeah.
you teleport right in front of it and you catch it.
Oh, well, Hero he strikes a cool pose and catches it. Cha-cha!
Okay.
Yeah, Elena breathes out a sigh of relief at that. Things would have gotten a lot more dicey if all of a sudden, she respects Angela's decision, but also didn't want to be, like, a victim of the, like,
Of
Emberwell peace talk bombing.
Yeah.
Hero does turn around. That was very foolish of you, Angelo.
I know. But you got
The
here in
first-
time. Yeah, Angelo just kind of like suddenly a lot more like a lot of energy taken out from that. He just kind of like stands back on the table, looks at Cave. Okay, you're right. I can't be as awful as you, despite my best.
I won't allow him to be that awful.
But we're getting that gem. Trust me, you should have handed it over. And yeah, Angelo's just gonna fucking fly at him as fast as he can.
You know what Hero's gonna do? This thing is like light and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
He's gonna... Where the fuck is the skill?
Oh, you're gonna pocket it.
Yeah, pocket
Yeah,
it.
probably for the
The
best.
stream sending.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have
it's-
anything in there right now?
I don't... Let's see if I have...
Should be
No,
marked.
nothing. Nothing. I have nothing in there, so just...
Okay.
For K, it looks like he just... I drop it, but it just disappears.
Alright.
Add that into your inventory for now.
Yeah.
Just so it's
What was it called?
Storm
I'm
Orb.
copying pasting Storm Orb, and it is magical and priceless.
We've all carried it now.
I think so. Yeah, yeah. You nicked it. You gave it to me, and now Hero has it. Just removing that from my inventory for the moment.
Just a question, how does K feel seeing this priceless orb just disappearing?
Yeah, he looks. Yeah, he scrunches his face. He narrows his eyes and grits his teeth, and just says, "If you surround yourself with people like this, then I'll just rip you from them."
Whoa.
Yeah, he's going all out. He's gonna do this. But yeah, Angelo's just like flying at him full speed, like he launches himself off the table.
Right. He
Oh, yeah.
opens his arms up, and like a billowing gusts of wind start emanating forth from him, with like a ridiculously low temperature wind chill as well.
Ooh.
Let's see now. Anime song weather.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Nah, it's a bit too calm.
Okay, so you're flying at him. Are you going to try and punch him?
Yeah, pretty much. Like Angelo's flying in just to punch him in the face, like full on.
All right.
No
Roll
holds barred.
strength. Roll strength twice, and take the worst result.
Oh, by the way, did I regenerated HP, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So roll strength twice, take lowest.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
9.
9.
Alright.
So do still hit him at least.
Yeah, you do hit him.
You know, I want to take advantage of this while you try and hit him, but of course he's gonna get...
You have to deal with the wind chill.
Oh. Ugh.
I'll roll that damage. Yeah, that's a fucking opener.
Oh, hell
my
yeah. We're so proud of our boy.
Oh, it's gonna be like an anime punch, perspective, and then when it hits, it's like, it holds on it for a bit before he goes.
He just moves his head out. He just like moves his head, and I realize I barely scratched him.
I'm gonna say on a metagamey level, like, I'm gonna kind of leave it up to, like, to Snake especially, like, when you want Felina to come in and act, I want to give,
I leave that entirely up to your judgment.
Okay.
Like, no matter level, when when Felina thinks would be the right time to move is the right time to move.
So
I've had my moment. I got
Yeah,
I got
okay.
what I wanted in that scene.
it's a chilly wind, right?
Extremely
Wind
chill.
very cold.
Wind chill. Very cold.
Hmm.
And
Hero
it's very forceful as well. It's like gale force wind.
I can probably slipstream through this, but the shield, unless, oh, Hero he's gonna concentrate. He's gonna make a weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a fire staff,
Nice. That's how you fight the wind chill.
and then he's gonna He's gonna try and spin it in front of him,
I like that.
faster and faster and faster.
Roll int to defy danger with quick thinking.
Oh no! Hey,
You're just encouraging him to never think cleverly ever again.
So let's see, an 8.
actually, can we change that to like a to make it better? It's like a. Do you guys know what a boa or something like that?
A boa.
Weapon.
Let me look that up. Rings a bell.
Like a feather boa?
No, it's like
Oh, a bow staff.
no, it's like balls of bola.
Oh,
Oh
bowling.
yeah, bola. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to change it to that actually to make it like, if that's okay, Neo, instead of a staff.
That's fine. Yep.
So it makes like a bit more sense why it's spinning so fast.
All right. Yeah. So you can avoid the getting like frozen up,
Yeah.
but the winds are so powerful that they're blowing the fire right back into your face.
Oh no. You know, this is very a hero moment.
Yeah, I was
so
thinking
yes.
you are standing behind a thing that's blowing wind.
Yeah, no, hero is literally. I'm a genius. Oh fuck.
I'm a genius. Oh no.
All right. So you're not frozen in place, but you're gonna take a bit of damage.
It's fine. Hero's gonna slowly start walking. He's gonna walk forward with it in front of him.
Take 5 damage.
Oh, does it go for armor?
Yes.
Well, fuck it. He's running towards Cave.
Yeah. So Kate takes that punch with like a grunt and says, and looks at you like with like his eyes sort of like shaking a little bit.
Picked up a few tricks. Didn't quite want to go the same way you did.
It's crude and weak. And he decides to suddenly, he throws his arms down and the wind force changes to go into a completely downwards direction.
Oh, actually, Neo.
Force everyone in the vicinity down to the ground.
Neo, before he does that, can I like basically, because he's busy with Angelo, can I do a sneak attack and like hit him in the back with my bola?
You can try.
Like Hero just jumps behind him and tries to hit him in the back of the head with it.
Roll strength.
You know what? No, Swede.
Oh, sorry.
No, here's the thing. If there's a wind pushing everything down. If you teleport above him, you would use his winds against him.
Oh, actually, fuck. Well, I've already rolled strength.
Ah,
so.
yeah, fair enough. It's just flavor,
Well,
though, you know.
the idea is that basically Hero jumps up and like try and hit
yeah.
him as he does this,
Alright,
and
roll
I
your damage.
do my. Of course,
I guess
of course
it is
I can't hit
crude
that.
and weak. Yeah, I give up. You win, Dad.
No, he's such a
Yeah.
hothead.
You're both forced down to the floor.
Are the guards forced down to the floor as well, or
Yeah, some of them are.
okay?
And like there's some change. There's some people are now panicking and running out of the auditorium.
There we go.
And
As like Angelo's being pushed down, he does kind of look up at him, like just through the force of it, and just kind of says, "Doesn't matter, Dad. I've already won. I've already shot your reputation." You couldn't raise a son, right? What power would they give you after that?
one rebellious boy isn't going to take me down. And he decides to he manipulates the wind that so much that it catches all the fire from Hero's bolas.
Yeah.
And almost in an instant he has like a gigantic ball of fire that's swirling like to your side, and he's going to swipe it down into both of you.
I made it worse. Also, I like how he
Keep
doesn't
making the
acknowledge
situation
Hero.
worse.
I like how he doesn't acknowledge Hero.
I've got. Oh wait, he. I just realized I've created a weakness. I had a plan where I was going to trip him up, but he hovers. Shit. Can't do that. But I can still escape. So he's going to bring it down on both of us. We're on a stage, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of a standard elevated stage. Like, the ground is kind of thin and hollow, right?
Yes.
There's an under. Yeah, okay. To escape it, bend bars, lift gates. When you use pure strength to destroy an inanimate obstacle, roll strength. I'm going to dodge it by just fucking going down and under it.
All right. Roll strength.
Should get me out of the way of the wind as well. Bang! Yeah!
Yeah, you get under. How about you, Hero? What do you do?
Well, let's see now to try and dodge it. I'll just. He's bringing it from above, right?
Yeah, from the side and above.
From the sides and above. Well, Hero's just gonna. He's gonna try and slipstream. Oh, actually. No, you know what? Hero's gonna make this an attack.
Oh yeah, something's just. I just realized that I forgot to. It hasn't come up in ages. That punch did 11 damage.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, my fists are my signature weapon. They have +1.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Very cool.
I think
Hero's
I've
actually
neglected to remember that for so many sessions, and I just saw it, I was like, oh yeah.
Hero's gonna try and. He's gonna actually try and. I'm trying to think about. He's gonna use his strength to kick off and try and basically grab Cave by the legs and trip him. Quick kick forward.
He's hovering, you can't trip him up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot.
Sorry, I made
forgot.
that mistake as well 1 minute ago. We just really want to
Um,
trip this old man.
Okay, you know what? Well, Hero's gonna. Oh, actually, wait. If I remove my weapon, will it stop the flames?
No, he's already gathered up the flames.
He nicked him.
Okay. Well, Hero's gonna basically just dodge. Like, it dodged to the side that doesn't out of the way from the fire.
Roll back. You can avoid getting hit by the fireball directly, but it's going to explode, and the force of it will send you into the rafters. I mean, into the audience area.
Yeah. I'll deal with that.
Okay, so yeah,
Good you're not in the rafters.
Whoa.
Like, that could be dangerous for Felina and Sylvana.
Yeah.
We need to be. That's your problem down there.
Yeah.
I
So
am
you-
also realizing the difficulties of trying to use a smoke bomb on a wind mage.
Yeah. That Felina has somewhat, extrapolated that. We have a plan for.
Okay.
He has a plan for that.
You just hear as Hero gets thrown away. As Hero gets thrown away, you just hear him, yeah, yeah, or something like. Wah!
He just flies into the audience, smashes into a few people.
You just smash into some stuff. Now you're winded, I'm gonna say. So take a -1 forward to your next action.
Winded.
Yeah, winded. And yeah, Kaith flies up further to be sort of a few feet up off the stage. And he sees that Angelo's hiding underneath the stage. But Angelo,
Hmm.
the stage above you, it's caught fire.
Uh-oh. That ain't good. So wait, I'm now in the onstage, and the stage itself has caught fire.
Yeah, it's catching fire.
Okay, well, I did that to dodge. I can just yeah, and actually looking
Hero
around
was
quick, are there any other entrances, exits around here? Like under here?
Under here, nope. Doesn't
Okay.
look like it. You
They
just
didn't
kind of
split.
have to break through again.
Okay. Or I can just go through the hole I already made.
Yeah, but that's where the fire's starting from.
Ah,
because that's where the fire was aimed at.
okay, got you. And my understanding of the situation is now a bit more complete. That's actually a question I have about magic. Can I, like, sense Keith Lombard? Like, his own kind of aura of magic or anything like that?
If you focus,
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly focus then before I make my move. I want to, like, see where he is above me.
yeah. So you're sort of crawling through. Yeah, you're focusing. Yeah, you can sort of see where you can get to, where you'll be directly below him. But in the meantime, he gathers a bit of energy in his hand, and he goes, I'll be, and he says, I'll be seeing where you sent that artifact of mine, boy. And he shoots out from his hands uh, a surge of electricity out at you, Hero.
Nutty. Yeah, no, like, oh, Hero is gonna. Well, first off, he's just lying there, and in the seats, being like, "Oh, my head," and he sees the lightning. Oh no, he's gonna try and slipstream away, like out of our way and closer.
Roll wisdom. That's a 9 because you have a -1 forward.
Okay. When you slipstream.
So...
No, I'll draw attention to. I'll draw attention myself.
Oh, no, this is a defy danger.
Oh, defy danger. So
Yeah. So, let's see. You can avoid the lightning, the surge of electricity, but it'll go into the crowd near you if you do.
oh, fuck you off. No, Hero realizes he's got warp, but then he realizes people behind him. No, Hero will take it.
It'll just tank it. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Those people are politicians, Swede.
What?
Those people are politicians, just in case that influences your decision making.
Yeah.
Well, you
Just
know.
picture a crowd of Henry Kissinger.
Oh, hey, Def, here he is. Actually, and Hero steps aside and he hits a very powerful
Like we were
rat.
saying.
Actually, he hits a powerful rat. But no,
Is
No,
O'Malley the Henry Kissinger of Hemlock? Maybe
I mean-
that's, he rose up in the ranks in Custer.
M. I need to find it, but M.
Alright, so take 12 damage.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh fuck! Just pure damage. Oh no, I'm at 16. Oh no, this is bad.
You're at 16 health. You have...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't heal from last. We do.
And consider yourself shaky.
Ah.
I'm at
Yes.
max HP and you still have more health than me.
No, he has 4 HP now.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, like Hero just gut-wrenching scream.
Oh god. Have I taken damage this fight?
Not yet.
Okay.
Helena does ask Sylvana, what do you think? Do you think they got it?
We'll have to see what Angelo does, but Hero's in danger.
Alright, while he's
Yes,
firing at Angelo, that has probably given
Hero.
away exactly where he is, yeah. Angelo's gonna store up a big ball of fucking lightning and he's gonna fire it up through the stage. Surprise attack.
Alright.
Black,
So it's black
so
magic?
It's black magic. When you weave a spell to inflict pain, choose 2 tags and roll in. So I'm gonna do obviously elemental and range tag obviously is whatever range that is, so probably near. And I did get more of a battle mage. Close area, messy, piercing 2. I'm not gonna go messy. I don't think that's even against this guy. Angelo doesn't want to go complete monstrous, even though it is more damage. I'm gonna go with debilitating and
The
elemental.
lightning scars are cool.
Debilitating.
Oh, actually, yeah, he's attacking. Yeah, no, you know what? Fuck it. This is
Yeah.
he has gone full Joker moment. Yeah, my tags are gonna be elemental and messy.
Also,
Angelo is not
Here he
fucking
is,
holding
O'Malley
back on
re-
dear old dad.
he literally is M.
Okay, so yeah, roll that.
It's got to punch through the. What did I get? I can't see it.
12.
12.
Nice, perfect. So yeah, that's
Black Magic's old reliable. I think Ariana failed a single black magic roll that whole party. It always works. It never fails.
never fails. Right, big messy, big messy. As Angelo yells, "Don't shoot my friends!" and a big fucking lightning bolt fucking shatters through the underside of the stage and just 6 damage. Hey, that's 6
Yeah.
damage.
So it's the return of the living lightning bolts.
Nice.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you set to send one up, and like you summon like a lightning bolt, and it just sees you, looks at you, and just nods and says, "You got it, boss," and just punches through the boards,
Nice.
the wood,
They should have
Before-
a theme song.
before shooting up into Kaith, and like almost like looking like a buzzsaw as it rides right up his face, up the side of his face, and he actually screams out as it burns out one of his eyes.
Oh, that was more than I expected. Oh god.
There's smoke coming out of one of Kaith's eyes.
Yeesh. Yeah, okay. I think Angelo like hovers up out of the thing and kind of a little bit ignorant to how much juice he fucking put in that. Like he sees that and he tries to hold it back, keep up the confident act. Though if Felina's looking, she can probably see that yeah, he's not quite fond of what he just pulled off. It's like, so, something else I picked up in my travels, Dad. The lightning I possess is no longer your own either. Blessing of a god.
Well. Looks like you've been all over the place, haven't you?
It looks like bits of you are all over the place now as well.
You talk down to your father! And he just throws out just a force of spinning, cutting wind.
I want to throw up a shield, try and hold it back.
All right. I'm gonna say that's Khan.
Got ya. Holding back the tide. No! Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to make you roll twice on black magic and take the worst. Whatever.
I did it.
So yeah, take I forgot to have hero roll twice and take the worst result as well.
I thought that was just for the opening for trying to punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
Hero
alright.
did get him from behind.
Yeah. I'm keeping that in mind from now on.
This fight has gotten harder now.
Yes. So,
Phase 2.
Angelo. My gosh, you take 12 damage.
Okay, that's not good. I do have...
As it sends you
Ah, okay.
hurtling into the wall.
Yikes. Okay, actually, hang on. Did that break? Does that go through armor?
No.
Okay, so I take 11 damage. Which,
Yeah.
hey, I'm still on 6 health. That's cool. I can maybe take one more if I'm
We're
extremely
alright.
lucky.
We're alright. We're dead. We're
okay.
alright.
We're okay. I didn't get any health items. I spent the money instead on magical paper.
Yeah. So, and you're also shaken a bit. So take a -1 forward to your next move.
Okay, so Felina has the most HP out of anyone in the party right now.
Yeah.
That's normal. That's,
And,
very normal.
He's about to summon up something else. He's gathering more energy, and that's when a bunch of yellow buzzsaws just erupt from underneath him. And he's just like, "What on earth?"
Cool.
As they start like jabbing at him, and he's trying to dodge between them.
Ooh, this sounds like a good time for me to do something, I feel like.
I feel like that's a good opener.
Yeah. So, this, while as Felina's been watching this, I have taken out, clutching one of the shards in my ring hand, my hand with all-seeing. And just in general, so as this fight's been going on, this is a bit, retroactive while they were doing this. I've been watching it, with my sight beyond. And also, I'm holding, the shard, using the shard's power to hopefully help my sight, vision, and observation and everything.
Everything's a lot clearer.
Yeah. So, roll in, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say, are there any good ways through, and is there something lying in wait for, this whole time I'm trying to, track my clearest path to Faith and the gem. And just, are there any good ways through? Has he got any magical protections that aren't obvious?
He's got like he's basically got like extremely powerful winds like all around him, acting as a sort of like armor.
Okay, cool.
But right now, as he's dodging between these buzzsaws that he doesn't know can't actually hurt him, the wind is moving in specific directions. So there might be an opening as he's moving.
Might be an opening.
Yes.
Sounds like a job for all-seeing red and shadows out of time. Which this is the main thing I wanted the shard to power this up, because my wisdom rolls tend to not go so good.
Yep.
Even though I have a +1.
So roll wisdom. Roll it again. All right.
All-seeing red sucks.
No.
It's all-seeing red because all I see are reds because I only roll fucking 1.
You're using the shard's power, correct?
I'm using multiple shards.
You're
power
using
if I need
multiple of them.
Yeah.
So, if you're willing to cause a bit of chaos, that could be a success.
Absolutely.
I am willing to cause a bit of chaos.
Okay. So, the shadows out of time.
When you say that, is that like, oh, there are going to be unintended consequences things, or just Felina has to be willing, Felina's going to cause some problems?
Felina's going to cause some problems.
Okay, absolutely. Felina is so excited. I'm very excited to cause some problems as Felina. Yeah, absolutely. So, I have a general idea of how I want to get there and get it off of him. It involves using my skateboard.
You see exactly like a path to getting onto him. And I mean gripping onto him because he is in midair.
Yeah, perfect. So, I am going to attempt, a dashing acrobatic maneuver. Using my skateboard, skating along the ceiling, grinding on the rafters, sliding down the walls, finding the perfect angle. A skateboard's pretty loud, so, that was a lot of all-seeing red, finding the timing for him to notice and hear me over the wind at just the right moment. Getting in all of that, but I want to perform a flamboyant acrobatic maneuver, which I believe I still have to roll for. But I get to choose an outcome in addition to everything else that may happen with that. Mm-hmm. So, Dex? Ooh, 8. Guess this is just a defy danger.
Yep.
So that's on you for the 7 to 9.
So, your goal is to land on him?
Kind of land past him, like bounce off of him, basically. So here's what Felina's version of events, what she is attempting to do here.
Yeah.
She is going to, shoot down, sort of off the walls and go through with the stage, skateboarding at Keith Lombard. And pretty much just as he's registered that she's coming for him while trying to dodge these things, the wind is moving in a very particular way because of the saw blades. So as he's getting ready to try and dodge, Felina's going to use the smoke bomb Silvana left her. And that, which is almost a bluff, because then she is going to step off the skateboard. She can control it with her mind remotely and keep that charging at him on the path. Skateboards are loud, so he thinks that's the way Felina's coming for him, and guard and uses wind to defend against that, while Felina silently jumps up behind him. That is her plan. And she's gonna try and use her powers, use the Emerald's power, Jesus Christ. The Crystal Shard's power, if she needs to cut through any wind defenses, cut through his cloth and the chain around the thing, to grab something, even if someone else is holding it, now it's yours. Grab his Crystal Shard. That is her plan, what she's trying to do.
Alright.
Use the skateboard as a dummy diversion with the smoke bomb, so he's looking the wrong way. And then bounce off of him, snatching the shard while she does so.
I'm gonna say you can get onto him and snatch the shard, but he'll immediately have you get his hand around your throat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, you do all this. It goes past him, he's bamboozled. You get onto him and you snatch and you rip the shard out away from his chest. And he immediately goes, where did you come from? And grabs you by the throat, squeezing.